Sierra. This is Oshun Investigates. It still is Oshun Talk Radio. Of course, it is Sound Alchemy by Oshun. Okay, so a lot is going on in the channel this morning. So I'm going to try to break this message down as best I can because it has to do with a lot. So you, them, the world, um, and someone is lying about something coming to an end. Corruption. You are the one, you and your soulmate, and something here about past life connection here, possibly you, it's kind of like somebody is doing something all over again. It's like history being replayed, something is being replayed, something is being redone, where there is a significant group of individuals who have already lived something, and they're reliving it again. Kind of like you know how it ends, and that's exactly what I heard, is you know how this ends for whoever you are. So I am going to talk about that for y'all. So as you guys come in, make sure you're hitting that notification bell, also hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share, do all of that good stuff. Most importantly, you already know to keep it OG, keep it respectful, blase, and you know where to find my credentials. Let me get my YouTube lined up, and I am going to go ahead and get into this message. I'm going to try not to make it long, but I say that every day. And I seem to make it very long because there's a lot to be talked about. A lot of people are skimming through a lot of things here, and that's just simply not going to cut it, because there is someone in here that knows the truth of something. And I can say that there's more than one person who has lived in this past life energy that's actually coming together, that has actually they know how it ends. Whether you are, it's kind of like you know how it ends, but maybe it's not all clicking to you. The confusion has been removed from some people, but there's still lies being told to keep people in a confused state. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, let's get into this message. This does have to do with a main male, so a father. There's a father. There's a child. And then there's you, okay? Take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. There is someone here utilizing corruption, lies here to try to sneak and win at all costs here. There is a karmic energy here. This is karmic retribution here, some sort of imbalance here. And it is some sort of corruption during some sort of fight here. And somebody is lying about a fight coming to some sort of end, and it's saying that a man is lying about a fight coming to an end. I don't want to bring it into like just take what resonates here, but there is some sort of lies here being told to keep people confused about a fight that's going on, and a main male, which is very important to the fight here. This person is lying about it coming to an end, because the coffin is saying that there's things being concealed, and what's being concealed is the corruption aspect of it. So something is made to be seen as if it's something fair or legitimate fight going on, but there's not some sort of legitimate fight. They concealing a lot about whatever it is, and it has to do with you and someone else, a soulmate, or keeping like soulmates restriction, or there is restrictions here surrounding whatever this is, information that's being restricted here. Something about a home, a living room, a man, a child, and someone else in a living room. Okay, I don't know what this is. So a family dynamic here. So this has to do with you and your twin, and if y'all have a child or something here, just take what resonates here and leave what doesn't. Someone here, this could be explaining, because whoever you are picking up on a lot. Maybe you are in an energy where you are feeling like tired lately, and it's because of something that is happening that you are picking up on with the Four of Swords energy here. Somebody doesn't want to put something to rest here, and that's something that's being concealed here. Now there is something that needs to come to a rest here with the Four of Swords energy here, heavy on the fear, anxiety energy here. Someone is lying about something here, keeping people, maybe someone is concealing that they're keeping someone in this energy, because Nine of Swords energy is heavily on someone being restless, guilt weighing on someone, possibly a male. Doesn't have to be, but it is here. Okay, fire sign, and we have a queen of, we have the queen bee energy here. So there could have been somebody here that somebody was dealing with, um, that wasn't the person, because it seems like originally, however it worked, where the soulmates are here, right? There was somebody originally, they chose the wrong person. Somebody thought like, and how this ends type energy, it was supposed to be someone else that they were supposed to be with in the end of something, but they chose the wrong person, and that was you. The person that they chose was the wrong one, and the person should have been you. They made a wrong mistake. Okay, they made a mistake and chose the wrong soulmate, or whoever they assumed was their soulmate, to be in this end position with. Um, Not to say that the world is coming to an end, but when something ends, or whenever some sort of fight or whatever this is that's going on, a battle, there was somebody supposed to be with their pair, and someone chose the wrong pair to be with. They condemn you, and you were supposed to be left in the coffin energy. But the problem is someone isn't telling you all of it. This is why they're restless. Something is, they have heavy anxiety. They're stressed out. Maybe their blood pressure is up because they're an overwhelming amount of responsibilities. But the actions that they took here, because they kind of like ensued some sort of fight against whoever you are, but it plays into like the world aspect, because the download literally was you, them, the world. Okay, you, them, in the world. And so how it's coming to me is like the end is the biggest thing. Whether, I'm gonna just leave it like that. Okay, I'm gonna have to leave that part like that. Because something about the end is not yet set in stone, but something about an ending is near. Whether, it depends on how something falls. Okay, period. Now, whoever you are, they know it's you, because you are revealing things that are being concealed. How the world and how people know it's you is because you're revealing something that others don't know about the internal, or something here in that justice in reverse, the Five of Swords in the coffin was being concealed. That's why they know you are the one, and they knew that you are this man's person. And so the other person, it's crazy. Okay, the download, I was like, I don't know if I wanted to do it, because it was so much that I just kept getting, and it has to do with the pairs. Okay, take what resonates here and leave what doesn't. And so somebody is worried and losing sleep, and the fact is, it's because you and someone you're now in a love-hate relationship, or some sort of love-hate connection. Kind of like somebody, if they would have made the right decision, y'all would have still been in an energy where everything was all good, but they made a wrong decision regarding family, chose someone else, which put you and someone in a love-hate position, but you guys are still family. And this is why this person is restless. Um, it kind of like they chose someone else in your family. They just made the wrong choice. I don't know. Something about their family as well is going to be very significant as well. There is some sort of shocking news that's coming out here. All right. That has someone shocked. And whatever it is, it has to do with someone's true colors being exposed, but not just yours, others. Cycles, triggers, and lessons here. So whatever it is, something is being revealed. There is something here about a meeting going on. There's something about a meeting, okay? Someone lied at a meeting. There were things being concealed at a meeting. Maybe this person concealed things from you about a meeting that they have with your family, their family. It's your family, their family, and like a man in control over this fight. Like somebody in a higher power position. Like these, it seems like people in like a big position are here, and your family attended a meeting with like a man or woman, their family, your family, and then a man in control over this fight. or someone connected to the man in control over the fight or something like that. And there were things that was discussed there, here, and about you and about the ending. So people learn things here, a family. Things were shared that were concealed from a lot of people about the ending and how things are. They just keep telling me the ending. And it's things that people don't know in the world, but specific people know about how it ends. And you weren't privy to something. You were kind of like in the ones that were like earthbound, or like something that was like casted out, castaways. They chose the wrong person. I can't get the channel clear. It's clear in a sense, but I'm trying to put it all together for you as I'm channeling. That's why I'm using not too many cards. Okay. So there is something that was discussed here. This is an upper family. This is like so somebody in here, a lawyer could have been here. These are very important people, especially men that are in some sort of meeting here. This is a lawyer's office or a nice place, a nice residence here where something was had, whether office or whatever it is. I heard something about chambers. Okay, take what resonates here and leave what doesn't. Okay. Something about somebody being concealed, or something being concealed from someone since they were a child, or something about a child is being concealed. There's something surrounding a specific child that's connected to whoever you are. So maybe you only have one child, but there's something specific about a coffin and a child. Something being concealed about a child, or something surrounding a child, and that's something that's being discussed here as well. The child is going to be very important as well, because these people participated in making some sort of false reports on whoever you are until the truth came out. Okay, maybe a death around the child or something like that. I don't know what this is. It's something surrounding that energy. Okay. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is going to be significant. Someone here born between the years of 1960s and 1992. Heavy on a copycat energy here. And see, that's the past life energy here. Back is some, whenever it was, teamwork is here as well. And there were copycat energies acting out your life with friends, family, and ex-lovers here. This is something that's talked about in this meeting here. And we would say it's they were acting out because someone didn't choose you. Okay. So they had to act out something here. If they would have chose the original, then there was no need. There would have never been a need to act something out, acting out your life and pretending. They would have never had to pretend if they chose the right chosen one, whoever you are. Okay. Have you on some sort of teamwork here and trying to keep something concealed, but someone here can no longer stand by and watch some sort of corruption. They quit. Something about the only way. Something is the only way. Okay. Having on tradition, so a Taurus energy or a group of individuals or a group of hierophants, tradition. Okay. All right. Let's see what else is coming out. There's a message about some sort of stability that people conceal. So a family received some sort of money, stability, a new beginning. This was acceptance. Let me tell you this first. Hold on. Okay, so somebody, whatever in this meeting, right? Somebody got accepted. Page of Pentacles talks about acceptance. So somebody was accepted into something, or they accepted some sort of money, message of stability. So they accepted something for somebody younger, because this is a younger energy. So somebody within your family is two females. They took the younger female in the family, and they were the ones, or somebody. Okay. Two females. It was out of two females. It may be more than one female in the family, but it's specific from a specific father's bloodline. So a father in your family that could have had two specific females with a mother. And they chose the younger one out of those two from a specific father. And someone accepted, this male accepted the younger one. The younger one accepted some sort of message. Accepted something regarding money. Here. The whole family agreed, but there's something specific about specific person that this male was with, and they accepted something here. It was like an application, something, and the application was approved, accepted. They had to put something in, something here like that. This is not going to be for everyone. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? Yeah, Four Swords energy, heavy on. This is how someone here, a family recuperated. Somebody got back on their feet. Someone's trying to chill right now on the Four Swords energy, heavy on this anxiety, fear energy. Someone definitely feeling overwhelmed here. Whatever this was here, there was a lot of fear, because let's just go into the message. Because what was being stated in this meeting, or whatever it was, were a lot of people or whoever it was in this, because it was kind of like secret, maybe concealed. The meeting was even concealed. Behind locked doors. I would assume this would be locked doors in some place. Maybe there's a lockdown. This is a bunker energy. If you bring this aspect into a home, it's like a bunker, right? But the meeting was held behind like locked doors, concealed, where whatever the information that was attained here is not to exit this place here. Okay. Heavy on a lot of people feeling intense, overwhelmed. They were trying to figure out now, whatever this is, someone's trying to figure out some sort of solution. Because they were not supposed to release whatever it was outside of this room. And it was only supposed to be like, if it did, lies. Okay. Not supposed to tell the truth about whatever it was. Okay. People may be fighting over whatever this is. Because whatever originally happened is coming to an end. They had to end whatever this, whoever the person is that they accepted, the family, they accepted the younger person that they accepted. Something came to an end. Coffin energy. And then I heard like recreate, procreate. So something about that. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay. There's a younger person here trying to fight. A younger male, somebody else, a younger male, two younger females that are also at this. So it looks like it's a younger male and two younger females that are younger than whoever you are or somebody that were all in this meeting with other members of your family and another masculine family. That's what I'm going to say here. Wow. Take my time. Yeah. And so all of them were accepted into something, but something about a specific female was specifically picked for a masculine. And he would be older, maybe. It's an older male. And now I'm assuming that's the person that's losing sleep as well. He's restless, kind of like with your heart beating for like real, like his heart is, I don't know. Take what resonates is what I'm getting. Because Seven of Pentacles here is somebody paying close attention to something. Diligence here. The main male seem to be looking at you. A lot of people are looking at you. A lot of eyes are on people. Diligence here. Hard work is here. See, a return on an investment is here. But see, they got to put something to rest. Because see, somebody was concealing how they got a return on something here. Seven of Pentacles energy. And something is still going on. Because Three of Swords energy here have to do with hurting somebody. Third party interference. Hurting the interference. There was some sort of diversion here. Something about a diversion here with the Three of Swords. Too many people were involved in something. Okay? Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Father and Emperor. Now we got a bigger leader here. So we have like more than one male. So we have a leader of like an army or something is here. Emperor, male. So we had a leader of a fight here, like a sergeant, general. I don't know who this is, but now we have a bigger leader. The Emperor here over this fight. I don't know what this is. I kind of feel like I'm getting like world news, and I haven't done a world news reading in a long time, but I feel like I'm getting world news reading and like how you go into like something that's happening in the world. And I assume that's why I got you, them in the world from whatever this is, because you have like something to do with everything. And so these two men beside each other, there could be brothers here, but it still is more than one family. But then there's like brothers in a family. Could be brothers in your family as well. Because this is the Emperor and the main male is the Emperor. And it's a father, a brother, a husband. Someone accepted. Someone to be their bride. There's something. Because if he's the husband, something like that. They accepted a younger female or somebody or vice versa to be their wife. Kind of like something like they do back in the day, you know, like in old times when they marry a family, like put the people together. They were but they chose the wrong chosen one, or they chose the wrong person, and that person ended up not being the chosen one. That's for somebody. Okay. Because there is somebody in control over a fight here. This is somebody in control over a fight, but some lies are being told about this fight. This would be confusion. This is confusion about the person in control over a fight, or maybe more than one person, because somebody's lying, corruption. This is deception. Is it perjury? Somebody's committing perjury here. But not necessarily, yeah, people are lying, people in the army, because that's somebody in a uniform, and they would be lying about something, because these are legal flaws, okay? And it has to do with some sort of unfair treatment, and that goes into like the family in this meeting, and someone accepted that they would treat someone unfairly. And that would be you. Unfair treatment would be to whoever you are that the message resonates to, but it's not just you. It's kind of like big. It's like more people in the world. You just so happen to be one of the families that got shook. I'm trying to minimize it, but I can't, because I keep seeing a big picture of the world. So I get it like it's happening all over the world. And I heard something about demographics. I think I'm seeing like demographics. So Democrats could be here, but I'm seeing and I'm hearing the word like democratics, demographics. I'm sorry, demographics. I gotta look it up, but it's something like that. That's what I heard in my right ear. And I heard it like low. So I don't know. Just take what resonates. For this message. Okay, so there's a leader here and control over a WAR, a fight here, some sort of fight. There's some sort of strife because somebody here is keeping things out because somebody's trying to win at all costs here. In order to win at all costs, it has to do with treating people unfair. Something is not to be something ain't fair. And this is what somebody is utilizing here to win. And it's something about these families. And it's to treat individuals unfair as well, but then put them in a coffin energy. The part that's being concealed is that they actually out here unaliving somebody. Like killing people here. In a weird way. Even like if the families were picked, certain people in the family had to die. Like everybody can't go to the new world. Because I don't know, I'm trying to get where I got the world and the download, but that would mean like that's the part that's concealed from everybody, is that like people were chose to go to the new world and people gotta die. Everybody can't go. Um, and you were chose to die. You were chose, but it was all concealed. That and this is like on a bigger scale, because this is a scale. So this would be like a magnitude. This is like big, something big, but somebody's trying to make it small to, or something like that. Because see, somebody is trying to avoid something here as well. The truth from coming out, karmic avoidance is here, as well as the justice in reverse. Take what resonates here. Because two of wands, it has to do with some sort of plan. And this is being prepared. So what's being discussed here is a plan, and this is preparedness energy. And how this is a strategy. This is a room where people strategize. When you bring in this commander, chief, or something, there's something here about strategizing. This is strategy. Strategizing, putting a plan together, being prepared for an end, coffin energy, and then a new beginning. That's just what I keep getting in these few cards. Okay? And so the plan, this person is in control over the plan in this meeting, but this person doesn't have to be in the meeting, but there's people, doesn't necessarily have to be there, but people in that person's energy is at the meeting. And I have to say it in that way because it seems to be dealing with politics. And a lot of people want me to say a lot of things, but I have to be mindful when it comes to politics and choose my words wisely, because I'm on a platform. And so I know a lot of people will want me to say certain things, but this is a platform. And you have to be mindful when you got to be careful when talking about politics. And so I'm talking about politics, but I'm not reaching. So for those who want me to reach, I cannot overreach in it for specific reasons. Um, but it's for sure politics is involved. Um, for sure. Okay. So a family was in on a plan. I'm gonna tell you in this meeting, okay? The family's involved in these meetings and the plan. So this is why the Four of Swords in the meeting here is a lot of anxiety, fear, overwhelmed energy, because people are that's what it is, a brief. I heard briefed. So people are being briefed on something that everybody else in the world is being lied about here. Justice in reverse, or wherever you are, your state, your whatever it is. Okay, all right. Now, whoever the person that somebody chose, doubling back to the fire sign energy, and then I'm gonna get a little bit deeper into the message. There, whoever this is that they chose, there's a younger fire sign male, but there's also a fire sign woman, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and it looks like they accepted a fire sign. They accepted a fire sign that's younger than you. Chose a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, who's here. And they agreed to accept this money, this stability. And so whoever the male was, they accepted, or the female, they accepted the fire sign in their family. So whatever package that they had with them, they accepted them. And someone became like the father, stepfather, stepmom, whoever, however this went. Okay? Because the magician energy is here. They accepted this person to be their idol person, their idol soulmate, their idol person. That's why I got the soulmate was the beginning of the reading. That's why I deleted the other one and came back, because the download came in again in a different way with you, them, in the world, but you are the one. Okay? So everybody in justice, because this was up as well, but it flipped. So you are the correct one. You are the one. They lied about this one here, but you are her. You are him. And there's clarity and truth about whoever you are, but somebody's integrity won't let something get out that they made some sort of mistake here, but somebody else wants to make something right. Okay, because there's legal issues here surrounding whatever this is. This is karmic justice for this karmic retribution, this karmic flaw, this lie. Something has to be made right. And it's kind of like something is being made right, but they're concealing something here that's being made right in whatever way it was. So somebody was chose to be someone's soulmate here. But doing that, the real soulmate appeared again. It's kind of like they couldn't unalive you or something. You just kept reappearing. You might be old in age, but your soul is different because this is young or young at heart. Whatever that is, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Like the real soul contract came out. The real person was revealed because this person was accepted as this person's soulmate. Like the fire sign was accepted as this person's soulmate, but it ended up being a lie. And the fire sign and the male and the family concealed that this man chose them or a woman chose them to be their soulmate, their bride, their husband, when it was you. Okay? And then this is a person that lied, the magician energy. Maybe this is a magician. He could be, I don't know. But the magician energy is about manifestations, your idol person, your soulmate, things that bringing things into fruition. But there was something here about a death here. Okay? I heard kamikaze. I don't know what that is. I heard that before. I just can't think right now. Trying to stay in, but that is something that I heard was like kamikaze, or the word kaisa is going to be very significant. Okay. There is somebody here, just a trickster energy here, because this is a trick here. Somebody used some sort of trickery. Somebody is concealing that they are the magician, that they actually know how to do something here, because this is the trickster. This is somebody here that this is the gift of gab. Somebody here could sell something here. This is a man or somebody here that can sell anything. Magician is the gift of gab. Okay, so I can sell anything. But they are predominantly a caring masculine, a masculine that shows that they are the compassionate male. Okay, whoever it is, but that's because the magician is masculine. No, they were able to manifest something. There's some sort of good news coming in, though. Okay, magician, page of wands energy. There is some sort of something about a letter, some sort of good news coming in. Somebody is like, I'm hoping if they making this some sort of sacrifice is what I'm getting, coffin. If they end something, this will make you, maybe this will make you change your mind or choose them or love them or be with them or something here, because something is being done. It's not clear. It's kind of concealed, but something is happening behind the scenes, I want to say. Where something is being done for something new. Okay. Just take what resonates here. It's not for everybody. I just gotta tell you what I see. Okay. Somebody is triggered because something is coming to an end. So assuming this fire sign is triggered. Childhood wounds. Now for some of y'all could have to do with some sort of, this is pentacles are always, and see, this is the pages. Let me double back the meeting. There was pages and pages of something. Page, and here in this meeting, there was pages and pages of something in that briefing. And the pentacles is It had to do, the pages that was presented in this meeting to families, had to do with possessions, career, money. And it had to do with a father, not for everybody's father, but there's a father, because they're reading through pages. This would be like intellectual property. This will be some sort of something, property, something from a father or from somebody, because it's pages of things in their career, their money, their possessions. And this is why a fire sign or someone here is triggered, because their page of wands said that they was lit, they were happy, ecstatic, excited to get the letter, to see the letter, or a specific letter in there at this meeting. That's the page of wands, is a letter, word of mouth, being not just seeing a letter, but being hearing it. You can read a piece of paper and be excited, but actually hearing it from the head of the horse, or from somebody here, from these predominant people, say it, had this person ecstatic, page of wands, excited, optimistic about life. And then there was some sort of glitch where something ended here. And so somebody is triggered because of an ending, or the truth came out about a soulmate at another meeting. Kind of like they went back again, and like more, and truths came out about you being the soulmate. Someone was angry at this meeting, at this home, triggered flashbacks to when they were a child, you were a child, childhood wounds around the father, this child abandonment issues, or feeling not adequate, or the perfect child, or however it is to a father or mother. They felt like less than, if that makes sense. And you were the more, and I heard suitable. So it's something about you were like, they want to put you in this thing where you were like the favorite child to your father or something like that. It may not have been that way, but because they're triggered, they're doubling back to childhood, to like, it's maybe someone that had resentment towards you when you were younger and older. Because what was in there is something about you. Like maybe you were left in something and they really wasn't, but somebody was giving it to them, chose them. So take what resonates here and leave what doesn't. I'm trying to break this down as much as I can, because it goes into everything that's happening in the world, is what I was told at the beginning of my briefing of this message. Okay, so they're triggered here, flashbacks ready to explode. Maybe perhaps they did on a man, or they want to explode. They could have exploded on this masculine as well, because they got caught in the act of the magician, which was trickery. They got caught. I had the magician. Let's see, something about a fight as well, but the magician energy, they got caught. Yeah, magician here, I'm sorry. Using some sort of trickery, bribing, selling this man a good story, or convincing or selling everybody in this meeting a good story. People, whoever was in the meeting, families, they sold everybody a good story, trickery, convinced. So deception is the magician as well, lies. So a lot of lies here. I don't know why is it lies. That's what I got. Okay, let me keep going. Now, I keep seeing the picture of the world, so I don't know. I saw secrets, so secrets about the world. It's going to be very significant. It's something that's kept away, something that's hidden, closet, something tucked away, some sort of secrets about the world. Okay. All right, so somebody is just so confused, upset here about how something ended here, how they lost, but it was inedible. It was It was going to always come here. Confused here, they're lost, they feel invisible because now a chapter has been closed and something new is starting. This is also saying that whoever you are, when they conceal something, because see, these are records that were concealed, okay? Concealing of records or pages and pages of things that were concealed here, okay? Also concealing, keeping you out of this, keeping these things that was concealed, that was revealed to them, possibly putting you in a confused state about why things ended with your family, why your families, and why people, and why a male or why a female or somebody ended something with you. Seemed like a multitude, like multiple people, but a multitude of things that took place that were endings in your life. Putting somebody in like, wait, why is everybody avoiding me? Lost, feeling invisible. Things, place where you were once seen, you became invisible. And now someone is triggered because something like that is happening to whoever they are in the coffin energy. They kind of don't understand how something ended or why something is ending. Kind of like worse people left you. Like, man, why would everybody leave me? Why? If I'm the compassionate person, because you were at some point the magician, male or female. Compassion, energy is the magician. So you were compassionate to everybody. You loved everybody. Okay, I don't know. Let me grab some more oracle. Because see, somebody kept making reports about you. People are learning that God don't play about whoever you are. Says something about Newport News, Virginia, or something about Virginia. Somebody could smoke Newports, and something about the news, something about a port. So something about a port, maybe a new port that was built. This could be Newport cigarettes, but something about the news here. Something about the Virginia, but this also could be like the BA, so veterans. The BA energy could be like for veterans. I know that's like their energy, the BA as well, but the state of Virginia could be very significant, or DMV is what I'm hearing. So I saw the world pull back, but it went like this. So maybe the DMV area, so DC, Virginia, Maryland, DC, and Virginia is going to be specific. Um, and something about chambers. I heard where the chambers. So something about the chambers. So DC and Maryland, Virginia, DMV area is going to be significant. Um, Something about their news up there in Virginia, the news in Virginia, the news surrounding the BA, news surrounding veterans. It's going to be very significant. Okay. So God don't play about whoever you are. There's something about somebody named Tone. I saw Tone. There's an emperor laying, P and lay. So an emperor that is laying. Something about an emperor with a dog, D-O-G. So an emperor lay, a dog. Somebody is not to something. Tony and D. Okay. There could be an emperor that don't play about you as well, a father, or somebody that does not play about you, or maybe there's a turn of something and someone is in that energy where they don't play about you. Mama? No, what?
I'm gonna try to slide here.
Why would you open the cage?
But she tried to slide.
Why did you open the cage?
No, I gotta get her.
So the bird is out.
No, she's not.
Give me 1 second, y'all.
I'm trying to get her.
Why did you try to let the bird out? Oh my. I gotta go, y'all. I gotta go. My daughter to let the bird out. I gotta go.